Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's devotion for May 3rd. Today's devotion is titled Tired Tense, and the Bible reading is from 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16 through chapter 5, verse 5. And this is my third attempt at recording this because when I click on this, it doesn't just give me 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16 and on. It has me going from verse 1. So for two other attempts, I was reading the whole thing wondering why it was so long. And then I realized they didn't start me at 16. I suppose I could have left it, but all right, verse 16. Therefore we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. For we know that if the earthly tent we live in is destroyed, we have a building from God, an eternal house in heaven, not built by human hands. Meanwhile, we groan, longing to be clothed instead with our heavenly dwelling. Because when we are clothed, we will not be found naked. For while we are in this tent, we groan and are burdened, because we do not wish to be unclothed, but to be clothed instead with our heavenly dwelling, so that what is mortal may be swallowed up by life. Now the one who has fashioned us for this very purpose is God, who has given us the Spirit as a deposit, guaranteeing what is to come. Therefore, we are always confident and know that as long as we are at home in the body, we are away from the Lord. For we live by faith, not by sight. We are confident to say, you know what? Chapter 5, up to 5, and I already went past it. There's a glitch in the system, either that or the Lord is really speaking and wants me to read all of it. But it was up to verse 5, so let's just go back. This is verse 5. Now the one who has fashioned us for this very purpose is God, who has given us the Spirit as a deposit, guaranteeing what is to come. Wow. Normally it just gives me exactly what I'm supposed to read, and it's been giving me the entire chapters. And I don't know if that means that God wants me to read all that today or what, but maybe I will just because. Whew. Okay. The tent is tired. Those were the words of my friend Paul, who pastors a church in Nairobi, Kenya. Since 2015, the congregation has worshipped in a tent-like structure. Now Paul writes, our tent is worn out and it is leaking when it rains. My friend's words about their tent's structural weaknesses remind us of the Apostle Paul's words regarding the frailty of our human existence. Outwardly, we are wasting away. While we are in this tent, we groan and are burdened. Though the awareness of our fragile human existence happens relatively early in life, we become more conscious of it as we age. Indeed, time picks our pockets. The vitality of youth surrenders reluctantly to the reality of aging. Our bodies, our tents, get tired. But tired tents need not equate to tired trust. Hope and heart needn't fade as we age. Therefore, we do not lose heart, the apostle says. The one who has made our bodies has made himself at home there through his Spirit. And when his body can no longer serve us, we'll have a dwelling not subject to breaks and aches. We'll have a building from God, an eternal house in heaven. I really stumbled over this one today. I feel like I need to read all of what came up, even though it wasn't what the devotion called for. And then I stumbled through the rest of it. My goodness, guys. How does it make you feel that Christ resides in you by his Spirit? When you find yourself groaning, how does prayer help you? Thank you for joining me for today's devotion, although I really struggled with it. I think I might go back and read those entire 2 chapters. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.